Hi, my name is Montannah and I am part of the Brisbane Wednesday 5pm class. It is my dream to be a primary school teacher as I want to help influence and encourage the younger generation to all the endless possibilities the world has to offer. I started my schooling journey at Norris Road State School in Prep and finished it at Sandgate District State High School in Year 12. Now I continue my schooling journey at ACU as a pre-service teacher aspiring to teach primary education. This aspiration and passion for teaching was influenced by many things in my life, one of which being the amazing teachers that I had in my senior years of high school. After experiencing kind, patient, motivating, inspirational and collaborative behaviour from teachers, it pushes me to be all of those things that they were to me. I believe it is important to understand the aims of education as an educator and to be aware and interpret these aims and objectives. Which leads me to why I have this passion for teaching, and it's because I want to make a difference in children's lives and help them grow and learn in new ways. I believe teaching is one of the most rewarding professions, and I am so privileged to have the opportunity to study and to have an impact on children's lives in the future. One specific experience I had with an educator in high school that had a significant impact on my decision to become a teacher was in Year 12 when I was having a hard time due to my home life and I was struggling in my biology class to pass. My biology teacher would stay in with me at lunch and help me. She gave me extra resources and support. She tutored me after school, but most importantly, she gave me hope that I could pass. She not only helped me pass, but she helped me grow and try new ways of learning that were better suited to my specific learning style. She was compassionate, patient, and great at communicating the content in a way that I could understand. In the end, I passed biology with flying colours, and I wouldn't be studying education at ACU without her and everything she did for me. When I become a teacher, I will strive to be the teacher she was to me. So far, throughout this unit, I have found some of the questions about myself and my emerging beliefs to be quite difficult to answer, and they have led me into some very deep thinking about myself and my beliefs. However, my emerging teaching philosophy considers that every child is different and will have different needs when it comes to education. I believe that every child learns differently and will need different resources and support to help them learn and succeed in school. It is also essential that each child gets the same opportunities as each other, as I believe everyone is and should always have the opportunity to go to school. Lastly, I believe education is not about grading and comparing students to one another. It is about creating a healthy learning environment, encouraging students to be the best versions of themselves, and showing kindness and compassion in classrooms. For me personally, becoming a teacher is so much more than teaching off a computer screen. It is having foundations in place to help children learn, but to also help them discover themselves and embrace who they are and who they're going to become in the future. It is of the highest importance that the next generation of teachers teach with care and enthusiasm so that we can prepare the next generation to not just succeed in the workforce, but to be good people as well. To effectively achieve these results in a classroom, it is vital for any educator to consider the multiple dimensions of education. This means an educator should consider what types of relationships they have with students and how to make those relationships better, how to create a safe and encouraging learning environment, and how to approach students with different learning needs. I believe evaluating all these things is key to not only success in the classroom, but to happiness as well. Throughout this unit, I have read many philosophies on teaching. However, the philosophy that I connected to the most would have to be Happiness and Teaching by Nell Noddings. In the Noddings reading, she talks about how happiness and education are connected. She believes that without happiness and the welfare in students, success in education cannot be achieved. She states that students should feel valued, supported, and have a sense of belonging to have a significant and positive learning experience in school. She believes that if all these things are achieved and prioritized in school, the students will not only succeed academically, but they will have a much happier life. I feel that this reading addresses and supports most of my emerging teaching philosophies, as I value and feel a sense of importance towards most of her motivations towards education, because she cares more about the students and their well-being instead of their academic success. Nodding states, we need to focus on creating educational environments that foster not only intellectual growth, but also emotional and moral development, because true education should nurture the whole person. I find this statement to be very powerful as it talks about personal growth of morals and emotions within the teaching system. It provides an understanding that teachers need to be inclusive and kind to create these types of educational environments for further academic success. Nottings also talks about the aims and objectives of education throughout her book. She states educational objectives should include fostering critical thinking skills, creativity, and a love of learning, as well as promoting social and emotional well-being, resilience, and empathy. Nell Donnings shows throughout her book that she finds importance in happiness and well-being of children, which accurately reflects my emerging teaching philosophy.